My name is David Michael Oliver. I was born and raised here in Walhalla, South Carolina, and I went to school at Clemson undergraduate, and then I got my doctorate degree from Tuskegee University. I've been practicing medicine for 42 years until I retired this year, and that is the reason I retired. I timed out. It was time. I had talked to other people that had sold to corporations, and even I had some technicians that worked in clinics that belonged to corporations, and nobody seemed really pleased, and there's no personal involvement at all. It is exactly what you would expect from a corporation. It's all about cookie cutter medicine, no leeway with the doctors or the staff, something that I just wasn't interested in at all. Dr. Watley was a good fit. He's no novice to this. He's a practicing veterinarian, and he's a good businessman. I knew immediately that he would be a good fit when he came by and looked at the practice. We walked through, talked. A lot of what we did, of course, we did it all, through the lawyers and all the paperwork, but a handshake would have been good enough. And I really appreciate what he's done for me. The transition was very smooth. I elected to work for 3 months into the transition, but I could have left the day of the sale, but everything was smooth. His people worked with my people with ordering drugs, medication, the transition of what we had and how we used it as far as drugs and vaccines go. Not a hard transition at all, and it wasn't hard for our technicians either. That was very, very important. They worked very well with what we were doing, and hadn't changed much about it at all. I think if there's been any changes, it's been for the better. People say you built this practice. Actually, I did. I helped lay the block and rub the walls, and we did the stucco out front. I remember a friend of mine was helping me do the stucco. We quit doing that and went and delivered a calf and come back and worked on the building some more. Literally, it's been hands-on here since day one, and so it's real special to me, and that's for sure. But the most important thing is the clients. They had been clients of mine for 30, 35, 40 years, and so the transition, they knew I was ready to retire, and I think the transition has been real smooth because things are still rolling just like they did, and that's very important for you people that have put their trust into you for so long. I think Dr. Watley's team is very professional, and this is not their first rodeo, and it won't be their last, that's for sure. So they knew how to do it, and they were very personable with my office manager. They would talk on the phone. If we had a question, we called them, got an answer immediately, and so it rolled over really, really easily. When we made the deal, he said I was always welcome, just back door, and that's literally what we do. I come in the back door of the clinic, I see my people, and I feel at home still. And so the back door policy is just a good neighbor policy. I just can't stress enough how easy it was to meet Dr. Watley, talk to him, and know that if he tells you something, it's going to come to fruition. He's an honest man, a good businessman, and treats everybody with respect.